Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Calamity zooming in challenge, I guess. I don't know what to call it in short. But yeah, let's roll with that. Last time I basically did a lot of speedrunning stuff, because that's like the third stream since I started doing it. The challenge itself, and we're already at the golem. The golem wrecked my ass. I tried fighting him like 2 times, and it didn't go well. So I think I'm gonna actually try to kind of postpone the speedrunning a little bit on today's stream, and we're actually going to go back to fight the Leviathan, because I actually want to get his gun, this one. And after that, probably the golem. And maybe after the golem, could go after the... I don't know, maybe the Ravager. Either Ravager or Plaguebringer. Not sure, to be honest. Because, I mean, I can get a better armor with him. So, yeah, I'm just gonna figure it out as we go, I guess. So yeah, let's go to the ocean and start making a pseudo arena. I mean, I tried fighting the Leviathan as a joke last stream, because I actually was doing too well and I wanted to rack up some deaths. And I think I actually had kind of a bad gear when I tried doing it. So now I should be able to pull it off pretty simple. After all, that's no Death Master mode as well. Just a little baby mode. Also, another thing to consider would be to beat Cryogen and craft the shield, Asgard's Vow or something like that. And yeah, I could upgrade my dash. Would be a good idea. Yeah, I think that's gonna do the trick for the arena. Now let's boost up those numbers. So, where the hell is she? Alright. Last time I tried fighting her, I couldn't even get to the Leviathan to spawn in. I think we got it on this try. I shouldn't trap myself in the corner, But I guess we're kind of doing something similar to that right now. Except it's actually the other end. Such a waste. Kinda wasted all my adrenaline over nothing. Why am I focusing on the Leviathan? Where the hell is the other lady? The Leviathan is a woman as well, right? Someone correct me on that. I don't want to misgender the fish, the sea creature. Yeah, I think she doesn't show up until I do like 50%. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to these things, okay? I'm not the most technical player that's gonna tell you like how much protections a certain boss is gonna have or something like that. I guess the Leviathan is a bigger issue than Anarchita, so we'll just continue on blasting. What? Did I just go outside of the fucking map? I didn't know I could do that with... the zoom in and shit. I guess they're both at the same percentage, kinda. Very similar. So I guess we'll just continue with the Leviathan. Why is there projectiles in my not bullet hell game? How dare they have more than 3 projectiles? I still can't fucking dodge the rocks. A solar eclipse is happening, perfect timing. Incredible. Not like the spawn rates, damn, that was nasty. Alright, only this one, the more annoying one left. Okay, great, second attempt for them, nice job, you got the moves. And also, fuck the solar eclipse, nice, get out of here. Did we get it? Nope. Let's just buy... Shit, she was right next to me, wasn't she? Let's just buy the things. Just gonna buy like 5,000 treasure bags. And we're back at the game. I'm too good at this game, okay? I don't know why I'm suffering so much. And by suffering, I mean the other thing. What's the opposite of suffering? Success, I guess? Leviathan, nice, we got it. Time to reforge the hell out of it. And I guess we don't need the spawner anymore. Oh, did we get the community? The community is actually gonna be useful eventually. Maybe even right now, but I don't really want to bother. Maybe after Moonward, when we get another SWAT. Accessory SWAT. So yeah, anyway. You are nearly normal zoom? Yeah, almost. We are gonna be officially at normal zoom once we get 70 deaths. Yeah, something like that. At exactly 70 deaths, that's when it's gonna become normal. So we still have like 28 more. And I mean, we're already at the golem. That's as far as we are progression-wise. So it's not such a problem, honestly. I expected it to be way worse than this. Also, welcome to the stream. How's your day going, man? Unreal. Yeah. Alright. We can go for the golem again now. Where's my thirsty teleportation potion? Temple teleportation, thank god. Also, did I forgot one pressure plate, damn. Maybe that's the reason why I actually die to the golem, you know? It's totally that. Anyway, let's go back to it. I feel like the other weapon was doing better. The animosity, because it's actually a fucking shotgun. And you can actually aim it. Give it in a spread. The fire, the bullets. I guess not. I guess I was just fucking wrong. Look how fast we fucking melted the guy. Yeah, this is doing way better. The numbers are so high up. Should we go for the head? Sure. Surely. Just to be safe. Damn, holy shit, I can't beat the golem, what's wrong with me? Golem is so stupid. When I first fought him on Revengeance that I literally built hooks on the wall to make the bouncing fire projectile stay away. I run in, my hair is on fire. Mainly because I didn't realize I could increase the resolution. Wait, what? What do you mean by increase the resolution? Since when does actually increasing the resolution make the fight different? Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with the head. I'm just gonna wing it and go after the fucking body right after we get into the second phase. I guess it actually counts as a third phase. Nope. You know what's funny? I think I've actually been cursed since my gridlock challenge. Because there on that master mode, the fucking golem was so fucking hard and I had like... I didn't have enough space, even for the arena, to deal with it. So there, you know what actually happened? I died like 80 times to that master golem. And after that, I just beat Ravager on like the first try on that master mode, while I couldn't even beat the golem. I guess in my defense, That Master Golem was fucking insane. But here it's not that's not the case, and that's why I have no fucking idea why I'm having such a hard time against him. It's just fucking expert vengeance. It's not that much of an issue. It shouldn't be, but as you can see, it's actually unironically an issue. That's like I died like 3 times to him. Okay, I guess aiming for the body was the better decision. Hi, welcome to the stream, by the way. Like my screen was closed up at like 1680. Oh, I see. Oh, so you were actually playing the entire game with the wrong resolution? Was that actually the problem? Alright, we got the pixel, and we actually need the eye of the golem. I guess we can fight him again, but why do that when you can just use capitalism, right? Let me actually check something. I'm actually curious. How many attempts did it take? Okay, 1 attempt for those. 2 attempts for Prime. That's because he surprised me, in my defense. And the Calamity's clone, 2 attempts. Pantera, first attempt. Anarchita and Leviathan, second attempt. Golem, like 4th attempt. I think that's the boss that took me the most so far in this run. And we can just go after the Ravager, I guess. I played the whole game on the wrong resolution. Yeah, damn. That's actually an insane challenge idea. Thanks, man. I actually should try doing a challenge like this. Trying to play the game at... what's the lowest definition resolution that you can go with in this game? Is that the lowest? Is it 1024? That's not even that bad, okay? Okay, I guess it's kind of pixelated when you look at it. But other than that, is it that bad? I don't think so. There has to be a mod that actually has the resolution to go even lower. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe it's actually gonna conflict with all the programming in the game. Yeah, we could do that. I actually want to play the older versions of the vanilla Terraria game, so I guess we can try to use lower resolution along with it. Could be a fun challenge. I guess that actually goes well with it. You see less, basically. Also the reason why Yaron made me crash out. Yeah, Yaron with his fucking fire blasts and tornadoes, he's an absolute pain in the ass. Also, yeah, I forged it. So we can actually get this Core of Havoc. We need some cores and some ectoplasm. Let's fucking buy them, I say, right? Shop changer. How much do we need? I don't know, but we have a lot of money. We have like 34 or 37 platinum coins. Yeah, let's get 20 of those, 20 of these nuts, and actually, what else can we even buy? I think we should be able to buy ectoplasm. Yeah, okay, thanks. Sure, that's gonna do the trick. And what else? Nothing else, I guess. I guess we can go after the Ravager. Or the Plague Bringer. Plague Bringer gives us armor and the Plague Tainted SMG. For the Ravager, we can try with his gun. Other than the gun, maybe for Scoria bars, farm. Core. Do we have any other... Oh yeah, the Tinker. He always sells everything. Because I actually want to use my emblem here, but no, it's better to just upgrade it. Critical strike chance, greatly increases all range, the projectile velocity. Yeah, I guess that's way better. No reason to hoard up all the slots. Something brooch. Deadshot, yeah. That's the name. Warding, sure, let's go with it. Hi guys, hi, welcome to the stream. I actually have a fun activity that we are going to do after I beat Moonward. Because I actually don't wanna progress further than Moonward today. So I can pace myself better. And I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow as well. But yeah, my point is, we are going to... Maybe in 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, we'll probably have beaten Moonward by then. And after that, I've got a surprise for you. We're gonna actually do something even better than playing the game in a weird, quirky way like we're currently doing. So trust me on that. Stay in for the surprise. Snap the like button and the bell notification icon and share it with your dog, and you actually get a free pass to watch some real gaming hours. So what else can I make with this? I swear there was... Oh yeah, the shield. That's what I'm missing. Yeah, let's summon Cryogen, I guess. So we can get that out of the way. And I don't think I have enough of the essence or of the souls. I'm just gonna buy them, you know, again. First, buying the ice blocks. 50 ice blocks. Thankfully, my local supermarket has everything that I need. And everything that I will ever need in my entire life. So we don't have to worry about taking a walk and then fucking mining. Who does that nowadays? It's 2025. We've got like quality of life for every single thing nowadays. And by nowadays I mean these mods probably have been around for like 10 years, maybe, not sure. Why do we need ice blocks? I actually need them to... you see, we need it for a boss spawner, alright? If you wanna fight a chunk of ice, you need ice blocks. How else are you gonna summon him? Think about it. Think about it strategically. Think about it scientifically. Essence. You can't cool down the ice creature without having no ice, you know? The only thing I use Alchemist NPC for is the potions, and as I find getting anything else a bit cheesy. I mean, you start off like that, and you start going down the rabbit hole, just like I am. I started off saying, oh, everyone that uses quality of life mods is a fucking insane lunatic and needs to be put down. And now I'm actually the person that can't put them down, okay? Yeah, honestly, I had a lot of fun playing without any mods, and the only way to nowadays make me not play with any mods is to fucking isolate me and lock me in a chamber when I'm forced to play the vanilla game. So yeah, I can't, okay? I think I gotta go to therapy to anti-drug addiction so I can go back to not using them. I hate the Iceborg boss. You guys use Alchemist NPC? Potions are the annoying thing for me to obtain, that's it. I mean, I hate obtaining anything. I would much rather play on creative mode, right? Where just the items rain down on my head from, from the sky. I would much prefer that, to be honest. Cryo key, let's go to the ice and fucking solo the guy. Yeah, come here. Did my game crash? Almost. Couldn't handle him. Who would win? A NASA computer or a fucking block of ice? I gotta do him a favor, alright? I gotta walk into every single projectile, or the fight is gonna be too simple. Sure, let's go with the shotgun. Oh yeah, we can get the NPC now. We don't really need him for anything, so he's kind of useless. We had to beat this boss so we can get access to Cryonic Ore. I think it only spawns in after you beat him, right? Yep, I wasn't mistaken. Cryogen is a bit too tanky for an early hard mode boss. Yeah, my problem with Cryogen usually is when I fight him, I actually fight him right after I beat at least one mechanical boss. But everyone keeps saying, oh, he's the easiest hard mode boss ever. Like, you should go fight him immediately. But the other thing is, even if you fight him right at the start, and after that, you can't really get the Diadolos armor and all that. I guess it should have layers. So you actually have a way to come back there again, where you can make armor on the level of the Hallowed armor. But for me, it's kind of annoying running too much into circles, especially considering how long the game is. With the fetch list, the shopping list, like go craft this, upgrade yourself after every single boss, don't forget to upgrade your wings and whatnot, and then go back to this boss, which left you those hints. Like, it's a cool mechanic, but for me personally, that's why I tend to just skip Cryogen, and then I come back to him like just right now, so I can actually get the shield. One of the reasons I main Summoner is not in modded Terraria, because I don't need to farm like Fish or Mine. Like, the fight literally drags for 10 years. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a long fight as well. I don't really like long fights. That's why I personally... Many people have problems with it. That I actually don't enjoy the Supreme Calamitas fight. And the Exumex fight is way better for me personally. Because at least the Calamitas fight, she fucking... like, it's so long. And you have to then... If you want to start all over again, and if you die at like almost the end of it, you have to go through like 15,000 bullet hell phases, then she's fucking invulnerable, which is cool and unique, but I don't know, I much prefer the boss to be tankier, but I see that his health numbers go down. It actually gives me neuron activation if I see numbers go down while I'm getting damaged even. I don't mind having to dodge attacks that much, but at least I wanna punch down the boss, you know? Not like, oh, oops, he's immune for 5 minutes, go dodge and do some acrobatic shit. while he's just laughing in your face. You will not enjoy the desperation phases in Infernum where you cannot hurt the bosses. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fucking hate that. I heard a lot about it. Me and my friend did Ice Cube after Wolf Flesh. Because he said it's easy and we died around 100 times. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, but I think there is like a misconception for the average player, and I would actually consider myself kind of above average, not that skilled compared to some other people. Like, everyone thinks Cryogene is so fucking easy, but he's not. Alright, that's my entire point, okay? Let's leave it at that. Let me buy some Spelunker potions. And we can make the shield and I guess go for the Plague Bringer, most likely. Because I don't want to bother with the Ravager. Gotta sleep, bye. Have a nice night's rest. Thanks for watching, man. What did I tell you guys? Don't watch my streams while you're shitting the toilet, alright? It's kind of disrespectful, okay? You gotta have me put on your main monitor and also put me onto your huge ass TV at the center of your room. You should never watch me on some small tiny screen while you're doing some random activity, okay? My game almost crashed. What's fucking wrong with my game, dude? Yeah, I think it's fine. Am I underwater? What? I forgot I got the potion that allows you to actually breathe into water. So, yeah, that explains why I can't see shit and place any of my torches. Ziva's only reason I watch on my phone is I can type. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can watch me even while you shit. Just don't do weird shit, okay? Yeah, that's way too much. We only need like 5 bars either way, so... Did we need a fucking ice machine for this? Apparently not. Okay. Do we have any crystals left? Or do we gotta dupe some? How many did we need? I mean like 5? Okay, it's actually 10. Let's go to our money duplication device. Yeah, that should do it. I'm going all the way in on this run, if you haven't noticed, using every glitch imaginable, and I don't really regret it, alright? Ornate shield. And the other problem, gotta make an Ankh shield. I mean, we can just buy everything. Zivas, what happened to Dark Souls 3? I know you started Elden Ring. I mean, I want to play Dark Souls 3 eventually. Maybe it's not gonna be soon. Because the irony is I'm like 1/3 into Elden Ring and I haven't played in a while. Because I actually have my hands full with other things right now. So I guess it's gonna take a while and I don't want to really hurt myself that much by playing that many From Software games. So probably in 1 year, I don't know. Give or take 1 year and we'll get Dark Souls 3, alright? We'll get a Dark Souls 3 run there, don't worry about it. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think you were much of a Dark Souls player, quite honestly. Not gonna lie, I never played any Dark Souls games because my PC would explode. I mean, I get you, man. I was the same way most of my life. My PC was a fucking potato PC. I couldn't back in the day. I don't know when, but like a lot of time ago, I couldn't even run Terraria. I only could run like vanilla Minecraft. And back then my PC was like one of those old PCs which are like white, but they're like kind of yellowish because they're kind of old and used up, and my Wi-Fi was super bad and slow. And I was just playing on a flat world in Minecraft, and I couldn't even get a my mouse also sucked, and I couldn't even press right click on it because the right click button was fucking used up and I couldn't ever. So that's why I actually had to rebind my keys, and after rebinding them, I actually replaced every right click functionality of the game, like placing blocks with the right click and stuff. I actually used the button E on your keyboard to actually place blocks. I hit that PC too. Yeah, it's fucking... every gamer has to go through that phase. I mean, every single gamer that's not an iPad kid, you know, nowadays you gotta go on TikTok and watch and watch the Cotton Eye Joe singing Chicken Nugget. Give me Young Shield, nice. And we can now get Asgard's Valor. Let's fucking go. We finally got a better dash. We gotta naturally go and reforge it for 5 quadrillion platinum coins, naturally. Sure. So, who do we go for? Plague Bringer, Abomination or Abemination, Plague Cell, Canister. I don't really have a good arena in the jungle, that's the only thing that's kind of bothering me. But I guess we gotta have a challenge. The run is being way too simple, way too easy for my skill level. I actually gotta work for it. Also, I'm gonna remove this, because it's actually in the way. It's such a cool structure though, but no. It's not practical, so we gotta destroy all of it. Why are they spawning again? I don't wanna get more bulbs, okay? I don't wanna have more Plantera fights now. You know what? We don't really need a good arena either way. So yeah, let's just do it like this. And we shouldn't have much of a problem here. Sure, I guess, kind of a bit. We're gonna trim it down so we can dodge all the attacks of the Plague Bringer. The PBG, everyone's favorite abbreviation. Was that a turtle? Yeah, that's a normal turtle. And the other turtle is a plagued turtle. It actually is carrying the medieval plague onto my 2D pixelated world. So it has to go, it has to be put down. You gotta rifle it down, alright? Like the real American that I am. So in love with guns. That's such an ugly arena, man. I actually wanna destroy the plants now, for real. They're so in the way. We need a perfect square. A perfect square with no diagonal platforms ever. Zivas, did you ever play Summoner? Yeah, but I haven't really done any challenge runs for the channel with it, I guess. I haven't really played pure Summoner on the channel. I guess next run we gotta play Summoner, alright? That's like maybe Summoner and Mage. I haven't really done videos with them. Quite honestly, maybe. I feel like maybe Summoner and Mage are actually my least favorite classes now that I think about it. They're not my go-to classes. I guess 1.4.5 is gonna kind of fix my problems with Summoner. You know what? Let's just summon the plant and try to survive and summon a second plant. Okay, I guess we can't summon two Planteras at the same time. Weird. For some reason I thought that you can actually summon them. I don't know why I'm fighting it. I should just die, alright? I can't even die. I kinda like magic mage because you have like 1000 weapons like Peace Book. Yeah, the mage is actually quite a good class. I used to play the mage quite a while, quite a lot. But I don't know, I kind of got bored from it. Oh yeah, I gotta zoom in again. 74. We are almost at the normal zoom. Almost. Only 26 more deaths and we are in the normal zoomed out phase. So, where the hell do we go now? This is such a huge maze, man. I just wanna get back there, alright? I just wanna fight the bees. Oh, oops. Wrong direction. I forgot to make the spawner. What's the worst part of a playthrough in your opinion? Fishing, actually. And maybe early game, kinda. Because you don't really have options for all classes and you are kind of forced to go melee in most of the cases. Because like melee things weapons are actually the safest and easiest to obtain early game, and that's my biggest problem. We're talking about the vanilla game here. The mods actually fix that problem, even though not as much as I wanted to. I wanted them to fix it, but I mean, like, progression wise, so early game is fair. Yeah, I guess early game has to be. And also, kind of, the irony is, I really like that the game, the mods, for example, if you play a Calamity mod run, that the game is kind of too long, in all honesty. We should have even more content, but at some point it actually gets kind of tedious, because some of the things become too repetitive at some points. That's my other issue, I guess, progression-wise. Because you can make one game enjoyable and long, that's for certain, and that's the case here. But at some points I feel like it becomes too boring, like, especially, yeah, it's a boss rush game, kind of, the mods, especially, and there's so much to do. But I don't know, well, I guess you can attribute that to every single game that gets like 5 million mods, that there is going to be so much content, which isn't a bad thing. But I don't know, it feels like, yeah, everyone has this problem, and I actually agree with it. Like, the post Moonward phase of the Calamity mode, it becomes too prolonged. Like, I guess it's a good thing that there is a lot of bosses and options, that's a very nice thing, but I don't know, especially my biggest problem is actually the Sentinels of the Devourer of Gods, or whatever they were called. Like Cygnus, the Stormweaver, and who was even the third one? Oh yeah, the Ceaseless Void. I don't know, it's a cool boss rush game, and it certainly doesn't have the same problem that Elden Ring has, for example, where they just copy-paste the absolute same bosses. Like just a phantom version of a boss that you're gonna fight after that. Like, it doesn't have this problem, but I don't know, it's kind of a nitpick, especially from a person that's... my problem is just that at some points I get too tired from playing the game. Like, it's only natural, like, you can't play one single game 5 million times. As much as you want to enjoy it, it's gonna become kind of tedious in the long run. Let me make the spawner, and we go for the abomination, not abomination, the plague bringer. Abomination is what his spawner is actually called. Plague cell canister. Do we have any iron? Yeah, we do. Okay, what else? Obsidian, do we got any obsidian? Yeah, we do. Then I think I don't have enough. Never mind, we actually have everything. But yeah, anyway, what about you guys? What do you think is the worst part of the game? Like, what do you think is the worst thing about the game? That includes mods, vanilla version, everything you can think about. So yeah, let's go for the Plaguebringer in the meantime. I fucking hate this boss, he's such a hard one, honestly. Also, his soundtrack is headache-inducing. That's the other thing. I currently have the game blasted on almost full volume with my headphones on, so I can even barely hear my own voice right now. I keep getting hit by the fucking cheap shots. Yeah, the poison got me. I think this guy is gonna rack up like 5,000 deaths for me. I think he's gonna be the end of me. I gotta make a elevator there so I can easily access the arena, so I can die to him easily and go after him again. Yeah, maybe from here on, like this. I need 300 items for modded Terraria. Is recipe like... Oh yeah, okay, your problem is there is too much recipes, too many items. Yeah, I mean it gets to a point. Like if you missed some item that was back in the early game and you just didn't want to bother with it, I guess it's not such a huge problem to just go back and fight the boss or search for the thing, but like yeah, again, it's the magic storage mod. It's such a necessity, especially for cases like this, so I guess that could be a problem. Zivas, I'll be back in 7 minutes. 7 minutes exactly, or if you're back by 8 minutes, well, we gotta have a talk if you can't come back in time, right? You should never break your promises. Totally. Not like I don't stream like maybe 30 minutes after I schedule it. Like for example, I say usually, oh, I'm gonna stream at like 1 PM, and then you just fucking see me start streaming at 1:30 at some points. What about the shotgun? Got way too greedy for this bastard. I feel like we're gonna reach 100%. I'm actually scared, you know what? We're going after the lunatic cultist immediately. I don't care. No, not silver bullets, maybe crystal ones. What other bullets can I get so I don't initiate the bot phase? Rifle scope, we can actually buy it, nice. Yeah, I don't wanna bother with the Plague Bringer, no thanks. I think I can do just fine with the Leviathan to the Lunatic Cultist, right? Yeah, let's just go after him. Do we actually need an arena? We can do just fine like right here, I guess. Sure, one row, only one single row. Maybe a second one, alright? Wouldn't hurt. Alright, let's try with the lunatic. I think this guy here actually makes you... He always spawns the dragon, no matter what you do, so I guess it's not a problem. Compared to the vanilla version where I got absolutely screwed by him because of that. Damn. I don't think it actually matters. So I'll just use the qualified bullets again. Also, I gotta zoom in again. 1 more percent. 77. Yeah, let's see if it actually does something. I don't think... is there even a difference? Does he get actually buffed when you are not attacking the clones? When you're actually hitting the wrong guy? I'm not sure. Because I think they actually go with it that you hooked either way. Maybe they give him other buffs. Or maybe he only spawns the dragon, but here he spawns the other one, the Patu minion thing. Okay, sure, yeah, I guess. I think I actually hit it right instead of the wrong one, so I don't think we're actually able to see what's the wrong result. Yeah, I don't think there is a difference. Like, is it just bait? I haven't really noticed in any of my runs. This dude's got like 5,000 debuffs. You gotta be very careful. Shouldn't rush it. There we go. Second attempt on this guy. Way simpler than the Plague Bringer. Way simpler. I don't really wanna fight any Plague Bringers. And we're actually in work, we're right next to the Vortex Pillar. So we'll just get the gun from here. And I'm not sure what other weapon I can get currently from the pillars. There's probably like... not sure, honestly. Zivas, I remember the thing I hate about Mother Terraria, because when you take damage you get like -100 defense. Oh yeah, they punish you way too much. They actually they give you the initiative, they give you the... they actually reward you, okay? I can't say the word, but they actually reward you for no hitting things. Which I guess is a good thing, but yeah. The defense, when you get hit, you have armor, you have your armor broken and stuff. So yeah, it can be an issue, especially if you're a beginner. Use heals, never mind. Let's go, I don't know. Not it's because I'm a summoner instead of making my defense 0, they make it go into negative, like I'm pretty sure I'm getting one shot. Yeah, the problem with summoner always is that you're actually gonna be absolutely wrecked by every single thing, like even some tiny little slime, he's just gonna fucking one shot you in any case. That's why you don't play summoner, you just play melee, you get everything to warding, you get damage reduction, and yeah, totally that's the answer to all your questions. Also, I died, right? I mean, I'm pretty relaxed right now, even though I'm dying by the pillars. And I'm relaxed because my biggest fear before that was actually that I wouldn't be able to beat the cultist. Cause when I was doing the challenge in vanilla where I was max zoom in, I actually was getting absolutely wrecked by the cultists because I couldn't hit the real one. But now that we got this out of the way, it's way simpler. Just teleport back and heal Zivas when you get low HP, teleport home, and I guess I can do that, but we're already doing too many cheeses, so let's farm some deaths, wouldn't hurt. I don't want to look at pixels at the end of the stream. You will be, soon, very soon. Maybe not after Moonward, but at the Exumex or Supreme Calamitas, we're gonna be absolutely fucked. Especially Supreme Calamitas. And from here on, I'm even considering it. I'm probably not gonna beat Supreme Calamitas, I'm just gonna fight the Exumex. Like always. But this time I won't even beat her, I will just try her for shits and giggles. But no way in hell I am beating her, alright? I'm saying it right here, right now, so you guys don't get surprised. So why are you not fighting the most iconic boss in the entire mod? Never. Fuck that boss. F tier. If I do a tier list on the Calamity bosses, she goes straight down to F tier. You know what they say, the first pillar is the hardest, just like the first million. After you get your first one, the second and the third are just gonna start pouring in every single second. You basically have your life figured out. Zivas, I will ask you a question I know you won't answer. Is it gonna be about my birthday? Or is it going to be about me wanting to... you wanting me to play Team Fortress 2? Either one of those two, right? Why are they so annoying? I died more to the pillars than probably like all the hard mode bosses combined. And by all the pillars I mean one single pillar. That's actually not the worst pillar. I just wanna get there, alright? Is it too much to ask for? Nah. Why do you still live? Zivas for Team Fortress 2, I like the game. I'm trying to make Gorange play it again. He has like 5,000 hours into it. I think he has like 2,000 as far as I remember. I actually used to play Team Fortress 2 with him back in the day. And I have like 500 hours there. It used to be one of my most played games. Right now it's Terraria, then it's Team Worlder, and then it's actually Smite with 1,500 hours there. And after it, I'm not really sure which is the other game, but it's maybe Team Fortress 2 actually with 400 or 500 hours. And after it, maybe it was Borderlands 2, for me like 300 hours, something like that. I hated the pillars. So yeah. Not only early game, I also hate early game, I hate the pillars. These two things have to be the worst things in the game ever made. And I think everyone's gonna agree on that. Vortex, Vortex Beater, Prideful Hunters something. Nope, that's Post Moon World 1. I want to say one thing, Team Fortress 2 is getting an update and the free-to-play can use voice commands and ban bots. What? I hate the Solar Pillar, same, and the Nebula one. Those two are actually the worst. The Nebula one because of the other brain things that snatch your brain, and the Solar Pillar because of the fucking worms. Where's my Ancient Manipulator? Did I pick it up? Alright. Vortex beater. Nice. Gonna beat my vortex to it. I mean, what? I think I'm gonna leave the solar pillar for last. Yep. And I'm actually gonna go for maybe the summon pillar first. Yeah, to the left. I think the name is like Brain Sucker. Yeah, maybe. I don't really know any of their names, to be honest. I don't even know a single pillar enemy's name. That's how much I hate them. I think the Stardust pillar has to be the easiest one. The only hard enemy in it is actually the one that gets every time you kill him, he separates into some kind of a beam that attacks you. That one. I don't even know his name again. For those enemies, not even trying to remember their names, they are unworthy to be remembered by history. Also, to be perfectly honest, I remember when 1.3 arrived with expert mode, Moonward, the pillars, Lunatic Cultist, all that stuff. And the thing about it was, the pillars were like so random, like when you are making a game, how do you come up with, we're going to have this Cthulhu final boss, and he's actually going to have like 4 pillars before him, and those 4 pillars are just gonna be some, I don't know, like the concept of pillars, I guess it makes sense, like having monoliths and things that are used to worship Moonward, I guess it would make sense. But it's like, I wouldn't come up with like, oh, I wanna make pillars, let's actually add pillars, you know, pillars are going to be cool. And yeah, it's like super weird to me personally. I don't know how any of you guys feel about it. That and having whips, the whips for summoner was so fucking funny, like slavery, that's the answer. Enslave little creatures that are going to fight for you, just like in Pokemon, just the same. Zivas, how did you and Gorange become friends? We actually met in a Canadian cave. I think I've said the story when we were playing Potato, and I miraculously tasted the Canadian maple syrup in the cave, which actually converted me into a pseudo-Canadian and made me become friends with him through the power of that potion. And that's how it goes. It dates back like in 2007 years ago. If you go back and go back into it, and you're actually gonna pinpoint the exact location and the date. And there was a moose, and there were raccoons, and all Canadian things in the Canadian cave, you know. By the way, Star Guardian was made into a JoJo reference. Yeah, I know that. Also, the vampire knives, they're pretty sick as well. Crazy lore, yeah. You can ask him, go into his server, and in Ask Gorange, ask him, is it true, Gorange, is it true that you and Zivas first met in a Canadian cave? And he's gonna answer, he's gonna actually tell you. So the two most annoying pillars are left. I'm totally surprised by that. I will do that, but later. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just saying hypothetically, you know. The Nebula pillar is surprisingly not being that bad right now. I feel like it's because there is like a huge hole in the ground and their spawn rates are kind of fucked because of it. Also, why does it look like the zoom in is actually almost perfectly normal by now? I think we died like 10 times in the stream today. We were at like 42, 44, something of that sort. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're almost at Moonward. And after that, we got a pretty cool chill activity upcoming after Moonward is down. But first we gotta deal with the most atrocious pillars ever made in human history. Collect all the fragments, and unfortunately we have to go to the solar pillar. I don't really wanna go there. Oh yeah, stay on the ground. Rule number 1. For all of those that fucking hate the solar pillar, rule number 1, stay on one place or just don't fly up in the sky and the worms are not gonna spawn in. And that fixes like 50% of all your problems with the pillar. That's actually a pretty convenient place for the pillar to spawn in. I'm actually glad. Too bad I can't see any other enemies in here. Yeah, the solar pillar is actually not that bad. I'm starting to think that maybe the worst pillar for me is actually the vault. Holy shit, dude! Again? I know that, but it's way harder. Oh, what the fuck is that shit? Never ever. It never happened to me. It never happened. Now you see like a third one. Holy shit, sir. Sir, they got the second Foxy. That's the best mod ever made. Holy shit, man. It's actually incredible. Insane. This just brightened up my mood, and now you're gonna watch him come here for a third time. I actually, unironically, forgot that I had this mod enabled. Why was there a worm? Oh, yeah. They do it that way. They're actually on waves here. They spawn in progressively. And the worms, they're not gonna attack me, but they actually, when they're generating, they can actually kill me right on the spot. I'm still trying to recover from the Foxy jump scare, by the way. I'm shaking in my boots right now. I'm pissing my pants so hard. The Moon Ward is coming and we don't have a good arena. I'm gonna go take a... Holy shit, we were with bad accessories. I'm gonna go take a piss. And we'll solo him on the first try. Trust me. Okay, I'm here. And guess who else is going to be here any second? My mom. Yeah. Okay, staying in one place for the buffs while we're in the shroomed mode. And yeah, honestly, we're going to start using shrooms when we get to post Moonward. Once we get super zoomed in, because we're gonna be already fucked either way. What? The Moonward is... okay. I think it might be kind of an issue. Can't really see much of my bullets. Also, I don't have a lot of Discord. Don't have Discord installed, guys. I'm so sorry. Why is he not dying? We'll get him on the next cycle, I guess. On the next lunar cycle. Are we no-hitting him, by the way? I just realized. Shit, that's actually kind of bad. Don't ruin my no-hit run, okay? No! Shit, my no-hit run is over. There we go. First attempt on Moonward. Easiest game ever. Only 54 deaths. And we're already at Moonward. We just got him. Cue in the absolute banger music. Thanks for watching. There is no other content other than Moonward, so the challenge was pretty simple, right? Yeah, how many percentages? We gotta check, okay? 54 deaths up until Moonward, 2/3 out of the mod done. And we are at like 84 zoom. We started at 30%. And don't worry about it, we'll reach 1000% by the end of the mod. Here comes the real deal, especially once we get to Providence, Devourer of Gods, and Yaron, and obviously Supreme Calamitas and the Exumex. I'm probably gonna die like 5000 times to them. I might use shrooms to get the killing sped up, who knows, we'll see. But yeah, let's enjoy the music, and we are actually gonna do something else for the rest of the stream. And I'm actually going to stream the challenge again tomorrow, and we'll continue on from where we just got. But we'll do something else, something better, something way enjoyable than this shit. So yeah, give me a second and you see what I'm cooking up. Okay, so we're ready for the thing that I've got planned. And yep, it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Sorry to disappoint you guys, but we're actually going to continue building with my brain rot golf course map. That's a project that I started working on since like maybe 3 days ago. And I'm actually using this map to make goofy golf course footage for my drawing time-lapse grind shorts. So we're actually gonna continue on doing stuff like that. So far I've got only a super minimalistic things done. I created a large world, brand new, a few days ago with the Calamity mode activated and stuff like that. And so far, we only have like 3 golf courses. The first one is over here. I actually modified my desert, the pyramid that I got naturally generated. This is the thing we've got. Quite simple. Again, I want to upgrade it. All of the ones that I even created so far. That's my second one. It's a living tree golf course. You start here. You start punching, not punching, what's even the term for the thing that I'm currently doing? No idea, clubbing, using the golf club, going clubbing. And it's actually a pretty fun activity. I actually missed playing golf in this game. Never played golf in my entire life, in real life, but here it's actually quite a fun activity and I think you guys should check it out. And so right now I actually want to make quite a few golf courses. So if any of you guys have any ideas, it can be anything. I can even try building pixel art in the game. I haven't tried doing that ever before. So we can even have some other games, references, shit, Sans Undertale even, whatever you say. I'm actually open to a lot of suggestions other than the basic stuff that I've got in mind. So these ones, I'm probably gonna upgrade them in the future. Probably gonna keep going with the pyramid up until the bottom and add some other cool decorations and stuff. And that's the latest one that I got. I modified this sky island. Now I'm using actually flags from here where you start off, and then it continues on up until here. Again, pretty simple. So I think I'm gonna start off with a 4th golf course map, but I'm not sure what to modify. I think I'm gonna start with something that already exists, or maybe something in the forest to try to build some quirky shit. I guess I can try implementing some of the other things like the Calamity's brain rot mode. That's something I want to use, like this. Like you've got Skibidi Dryadon as an NPC. What? These are kind of outdated memes. Wasn't there... I swear there was something more other than a Dryadon, Skibidi Dryadon NPC in this mod. Let me actually check first. Let's go down here, the spawn. Oh, I can actually put pings? Oh yeah, when I click 2 times them, I didn't know that. So let me see that. Not this one, Skibidi. No, not the Skibidi Toilet NPC, the regular one. I don't want this one. I actually wanna use the Dryadon one. There was one. Music box. Exo Toilet. Sold by Exo Toilet when Exo Toilet is present? What? Music box. Okay, I guess that does the trick. Like, look at it. What are we listening to right now? I need a weapon also. Let's go with the Blighted Cleaver. The fuck? What the fuck is that shit? Brainrot Golf, yeah. Disgusting. I don't want to listen to this. These memes are kind of outdated. We want to go for something more recent, you know? We can't go sticking around with that stuff. We got what's like the equivalent of Skibidi Toilet nowadays? Yeah, all right. What do? I guess we can start with some biome. Maybe the ice biome could be a good place. Also, what the hell is wrong with this world generation, dude? That's like the first time I am seeing this happen ever. I've never had this place to be spawned into like a perfect square. Maybe we can start off here because we can use the house that's already built. You know what? Let's try making a sans Undertale from blocks. But first, I wanna fill up the area around here. Snow wall, I guess. Other crab. We can add a spy crab as well. We gotta add quirky shit to make it even better. Ice storage. Yeah, that's what it's called. One here, one around here. Yeah, I guess we can start the course from here. So the map is gonna start from here. We need a flag. I'm gonna use green flags from where the start should be. What? I swear I could actually place the flag right next to the place. Okay, it can't be on it, so I guess it has to be right next to it. Like here. Yeah, the green one. Here you start off with your golfing course. And I guess it goes down like maybe through this cave we can modify it better. Instead of building other things, we can just destroy stuff and replace. Other crab is better. How do you even make a crab? We start with this shape, then we have the quotes. Yeah, this one is too huge. I need a better mount. Leviathan egg. I think that's a better mount. Yeah, it's smaller. Zivas, I'm not gonna have because right now I'm trying heading a game. Oh shit, I just realized something. We had the audio muted. I forgot to unmute the game audio. I'm tryharding a game. Oh, what game are you trying to tryhard? You should just chill and relax and start building. Yeah, that's for the walls. We gotta get what was it called? The coating, not the coating, paint. Illumination paint. I need the painting that actually makes it so that the thing is glowing when you paint it on it. Negative paint, shadow paint, brown paint, gray paint, white paint, black paint, deep, violet, deep, pink, deep, that's deep. We don't wanna go deeper. Pink, violet, shadow, negative. No, there was like a name for it. Also, we can use this. From what mod is that? The Fargo Mutant mod. We can use this. Maybe like here. We gotta add as much brain rot as we can. And you can't go any more brain rotted than having silly cats. Maybe I'm gonna make the spacing here a bit different. No answer. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not much of a builder guy. That's why I wanna actually try to relax and try building. Because it's actually a pretty fun activity that I've been sleeping on way too much. I guess boreal wood, wamps and lanterns should go good here. There should be a few alternative paths in the golfing course, quite honestly. So maybe I'm gonna continue expanding here. Yeah, I think that works. Don't wanna go overboard on the whiting. Ziva's Wong will be the brain road goal. How long? I guess it's your question. Not sure. It depends. I actually am currently... Damn, that actually looks pretty sick on the minimap. I actually want to make quite a lot of golf courses, so I guess it's gonna be long. Because right now, I don't know if any of you guys know, but I'm on the grinding arc, on my art grinding arc. So I actually need to have background footage on the short, because you can't go without one nowadays. You gotta have a brainrotting short. And I'm actually running out of footage, because I actually want to have unique maps and footage down on my screen. And maybe I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 golf courses. Maybe could stream for like 2 more hours even. Depends on how much I can get done. So, okay, hypothetically, if you start the golf course like this, let's say it goes down here, but what about now? If you actually try to go down, you can easily go down, I guess. It's not a problem. So how does it naturally progress? I actually also, again, I want to make this a complete map, like the entirety of the map should be like 5,000 different golf courses. And eventually I'm probably gonna submit it to the workshop or something. I'm not sure how it works with modded maps, because actually this map is gonna require you to have the Calamity Vanities mod and the Calamity mod, other than the vanilla version. Maybe we can close it off to go down like here. Here is gonna be the hole. And we're gonna close off the other part of the cave. And for the further upgrades when I revamp everything. I like chill streams, maybe make a hole in one of the hands of the crab. I mean, yeah, I feel like the crab is missing something. Yeah, that's way better. So yeah, okay, the course is gonna continue like this. Yeah, I guess it's looking pretty good. We gotta add more things around here. Maybe to close it off in a better way. What was it called? The door. Castle door, something like that. Gate. That's the name. Oh, we can make a laboratory, a dry-down laboratory golfing course. That's the other thing that we're gonna work on. After this one, first we do the ice one. And then we can even make every single laboratory into a different golfing course. So we have more variety in it. Maybe a beam. Not looking that good, but sure. And I guess we can make it like this. So it's almost like... maybe I'm gonna excavate, no, extractinate... Actuate, that's the word. Activates actuators. What was the other thing? Neighbors. Storage unit 1, actuator. Let me actually drink a shine potion so we can see better. I'm gonna need a hammer. That's not... It's not looking very convincing. I guess I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let me actually Google it. Because I'm not giving up on the painting that actually makes things glow. So it's actually a very good one. So I want to actually make an Among Us in the background and actually cover it so it's and actuate it so it can actually glow in the dark. Illuminant coating. Okay, we found it. Let's try. Let's actually try it on the painting. I'm not seeing a difference. What was the other thing? Not granite, the marble. Marble block, marble brick. Yeah, that's looking amazing. Add those. And paint them first. I don't think there is a difference when it's painted and it has coating. No fucking idea. I wanna try again. Like this. I gotta learn how to make supporting pillars. Maybe to try to give it a 3D effect. Why does Among Us have the King Crimson skin? Because I don't know any other red blocks, that's why. Let's go with that. Ooh, we can make a King Crimson face as well, holy shit. Incredible, you know what? I'm actually in the mood to try to make pixel art in the game. Give me a second. if you open a map, it would be a jump scare. Yeah, that's real. That's true. Yeah, let's... I guess the course is just gonna go along this way. It's being too chaotic. I'm gonna remove those because it's way too overcramped. How do I remove? We can remove it like this, right here. Like that, yeah, looking way better. So we start off from here, we go down here, golfing around. I guess we close in over this part as well. You named it a brain rot golf. Yeah, that's true. It has to be brain rotted, but sometimes you gotta tone it back a tiny little bit. So there's no problem with that. Don't ask why there's a tree inside. Okay, I wanna try something out. But first we gotta make the course better. We gotta have a better direction for it. Maybe like this. One over here. One here. Wait, can you add an extra, like the glass thing on Among Us? What do you mean? I don't get your point. Extra what? What do you want me to add? And on what? You want me to add more details to the Among Us, or... like the helmet? The glass helmet, no. What? You want me to add a glass block on the Among Us? Add like a glass helmet to the top of the glass helmet. I can't really stack blocks, so I'm not seeing your point, sorry, but... Oh, we can actually do that. Okay. Oops. Give me a second. Zivas, did you mute yourself? Yeah, I was talking all this time. Thanks for noticing. We'll start off with the huge shape. Then we add the backpack like this. I guess we gotta make it huger. Legs. Maybe another? Sure. Where's the dynasty wood? Too much. For the Wolf of God, make another Among Us, but make it gold. Okay, do we have a gold, a good gold texture? Because for me, like, look at this. This brick is kind of ass. Looks too ugly for my taste. So instead, I wanna find something similar, but I guess we can make an Ulrich. An Ulrich Tesla Among Us. Over here. Like almost at the end of the map. Let me check that first. Like this, maybe, yeah. And this time, it's not gonna be... It's gonna be facing the other direction this time around. Where is the marble? That's the best. White that we can get. Yeah, maybe use a hammer. Yeah, I think that's looking way better. One final Among Us. Over here. What color do we go for? Maybe not white one, because we actually have to have some contrast in them, so we can actually have something for the helmet. What's the other color we can use? What can we work with? Maybe some kind of a dungeon brick. Wait, add a purple block, like one purple block in the center of the golden. Why a purple block? You want it to have shading? Okay, I guess we can try that. No, not a good one. We'll just leave it like that. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be the snow course. We gotta add more obstacles though. Even though we make those accessories, we gotta also add something that's gonna be in the way to make it a more exciting, challenging golfing course. But yeah, that's gonna be the snow one. With the 15 Among Us. We can make a planetoid one as well. What else can we make? Where do we fit King Crimson? And the question, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. It's going to be on the Crimson Sky Island. Because we actually have a corruption world here. And we actually want to have something more interesting going on here. I guess we'll be starting off in here. Where's the green flag? Maybe from the table, you know what? That's gonna be funny as hell. But I'm not sure if we can... You know what? I got an idea, actually. Something like that. And what was the other painting? I haven't ever tried this. Oh, it's gotta be bubble walls. Bubble blocks. One here and one here, then we hammer them. Right? Or we don't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Shadow paint, that's what we need. Oh, it actually has to... Yeah, I remember. It actually has to be a wall. Maybe dirt? Sure. Shadow paint. Can we place the shadow spec bars? Yeah, we can, alright. How do we make it so the bubble blocks actually get colored? Yeah, that works, but... Sure, I guess it's actually doing the job. We need crimson blocks. What's that? Crimtane, okay. It's way different. Crimson and Crimtane is not the same thing, just realized. So let's actually try using the King Crimson from here. Let's try to get it done. We gotta make a face. We gotta make the face, but the face has to be... It has to be from three-quarters perspective, not front view. Maybe even front view works, you know what? Maybe that's a better start. Did you die and you zoomed in? Nope, that's the funny thing. I actually turned the stream into a funny chill stream. Up until like an hour ago, we just beat Moonward. I died like 54 times. And right now we're just chilling. And I'm actually doing my Brain Road Golf Course map. And I'm trying to draw King Crimson. So yeah, I didn't die that much. We're still kind of zoomed out. We're still like at the max zoom out, which you can get when you're not using mods. No, even further than that, because we're at like 84% zoom in. So we're still not even in the 100%, which is the start in the vanilla version. Zivas, I'm back. For the love of God, place one purple block in the center of the golden Among Us. Why? Why? What's your idea? It doesn't make any sense, alright? Oh, it's gotta be hardened. Yeah, whatever. It adds more block variety either way. Maybe better like this though. It blends in better. So yeah, we are doing a front view King Crimson, change of plans. Like this. We gotta place the eyes. He's got some very beautiful emerald colored eyes. We gotta get emerald for them. Emerald block. Is there even an emerald block in the game? Emerald gem spark. That looks weird as hell. Zivas, can you do it? Nope. Can't do it, man. Can be placed. Yeah, but it's not a real block. Maybe we gotta expand it a bit, because I won't be able to add enough details. Come on, it would be so cool. I don't get it. I don't get your point, alright? Why purple? What's the point? Like, what do you mean the center? Like where the eyes are, or... Like below the ice in the center, add one purple block. Okay, what? It doesn't make any sense, alright? Adding one purple block here. That's not purple. Maybe the corruption. Demonite. Nah, it's they're not blending in any good. So can't really do it. It's not gonna look good. We gotta have enough space for this one, the second head. You know how King Crimson got a second face? Well, I said it because it's because gold experience has a purple something. Oh, you wanna do gold experience, I see. Well, I'm open to try to make a gold experience face as well. You can't rush hard though, right now we're figuring out the proportions for King Crimson. First we gotta find a green block, maybe the green green team block. Holy shit, that's not looking that good. Maybe the Gem Spark one, who knows? Maybe that's the way to go. How do I go on journey mode? Why can't I... Can't really pick up... Okay, we can now. It's too bright. Oh, I can just use the hunger potion. I need a save. So I can actually store the potion buffs. Maybe I can first actuate it and then replace things. That's a better idea. Not gonna lie, I think you need better picture, like we can see the other head. It's kind of dark. Yeah, I think so. Give me a second to find a better one. I was intentionally actually wanting to make a... I need this picture for the face, but then I am gonna change it up to something else. Zivas, I have stupid idea, but yeah, share it. Everyone is free to share their ideas. We're goofing around, so everything works. Oh, we gotta make a shit, a pile of poo block. Like, some kind of an image like that as well. That's a great idea. Damn, I'm such a genius. Okay, everything is actuated. Now we gotta paint him to actually be glowing. And we can start with the details. Not this. This one, I think. Cover walls. Cover bricks. Does it even work? Is there even a difference? Oh yeah, there is a slight tiny difference. It's not much, but it's honest work, right? What if you turn this like a part of it where King Crimson Among Us is just copy paste a lot of them and place a hole? I mean, I can actually copy paste things. This mode that I'm using for creative, the Dragon Lens, it actually allows you to copy structures. So it's actually possible, completely possible, to just duplicate all the structures that we have on the map. So it's actually a good idea that I'm putting so much effort, which means I can then easily replicate them. So we need something for the mouth. And we actually need something for his white skin. Somewhere around here, I guess. So it actually keeps the texture of the eyes. Damn, that's bad. This actually ruins it, kinda. Damn, kinda fucked it up. Like this. Oh, we can use a hammer for those parts. I guess so we can connect them, that they're not that ugly. I guess that should do it, and we actually need a way to separate the teeth. I want him to have a really goofy expression going on. Something like that, maybe. We need to use this space somehow. I don't know how. Kind of not gonna work out as much as I wanted it to. Now that looks like Notch with the beard. Hmm. Did you just say negate one thing? I think it's too small, like you want it to be look cool, but you don't have space for details. Yeah, that's the other problem. But it takes a lot of time. I guess we can make a bigger King Crimson some other time. But right now we'll just have to roll with this one. Let me see if I can do something about the mouth. Maybe something purple. Demonite, brick. Nope. Looks atrocious. Zivas, imagine how strong would King Crimson be if he stabbed himself with the arrow. Yeah, we would actually have King Crimson Requiem. Actually, the second strongest stand in fictional character ever. I remember back in the day, some random dude on the internet told me how Gold Experience Requiem is actually the strongest creature ever made in the history of humanity, like in fiction. I was just rolling on the floor when I heard that, like, dude, that's so insane. I mean, we all like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure here, but the glazing has to be studied. Maybe like this, actually. Some other kind of or maybe black. Sure. That was me, my bad, bro. Yeah, it doesn't convey the idea. It doesn't convey the idea very well. But that looks like a beard. If I leave it like that. It doesn't capture the anger of King Crimson. How do I do it? I guess for the second round I'm gonna do it when I actually have more space to work with. I kind of trapped myself in a corner here. Yeah, I guess we have to make the second phase and we'll call it a day for this painting. So the other problem is, again, as you guys saw, the Demonite looks like complete garbage. So I've got no fucking clue how we can even create his second phase. I don't know if it's physically possible. Because we don't have purple things. We can paint in purple, sure. But I feel like it's not gonna be looking as good as if we actually had something better. No, that's ugly. Gotta actuate these parts first. That's the only thing that I hate about Terraria building, is you gotta go through like 5,000 tools to be able to make something good. By the way, strongest stunt is Star Platinum from Eyes of Heaven. I mean, I guess. Was Star Platinum in Eyes of Heaven stronger than the world? I bet. I don't really remember the ending. Never really played the game. Only watched like 5,000 playthroughs of it. The story mode is absolutely incredible. I wish we actually had this game on Steam, and instead we got fucking JoJo All-Star Battle, which is a good game as well, but it kind of sucks that we don't have Eyes of Heaven. I mean, I can stand corrected if any of you guys actually surprise me with the fact that maybe we get it on Steam, but who knows. I gotta add something for the eyes, and we're done with this phase. Same type of stunt as Star Platinum, yeah. The excuse to get every single random power. Remember when Star Platinum had the random power where he can just extend his fingers randomly, and he never used it other than the captain fight underwater. Or I think maybe the monkey fight as well. Okay, I need some solid block that's actually darker than this purple. Maybe dungeon brick, if there is a darker one. Or maybe the pink. Maybe the pink dungeon brick. And I just painted. Not wall. Brick. Like this. Damn, that actually... Damn, we captured the eye somehow. Can we actually get the RNG? Jesus, on our side, look at this. Look at the eyes. Like, that's insane, look at it. Look at the texture, we actually got the eyes. Maybe we can make... No, 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 be careful. Okay. Okay, here... I somehow dared to open the stream and I never watched Terraria. Why is King Crimson on the top left? Because we are painting him in the game, that's what we're doing. We're working on my Brain Road Golf Course map, and we need all the Brain Road we can get. What do I use for the mouth? Me, when I finally realized after 2000 hours in the game that actually this is a pixel art drawing program. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I can't really add much without screwing up the other parts. Wait, first... Maybe I can try with a purple painting. Purple paint. Deep purple. What, like the band, like the rock band. Deep purple, get it? Anyway. Nope. Atrocious. Sure, let's roll with that. And I guess we need some walls to blend in the start of the head, the bottom of it. Crimson wall. Hardened or not hardened? I don't know. Do you like Deep Purple? Yeah. One of my favorite boomer bands. I like boomer music, okay? Don't judge me. I don't listen to Lil Wayne's and whatnot. I basically listen to like 10 songs. Nothing more. Also, I'm gonna be honest, I've been enjoying, that's my guilty pleasure, okay? I've been actually enjoying listening to some, you know, like the soundtracks, not the soundtracks, the music that they play on some trendy shorts that are super random, the TikToker type of music. Sometimes I actually enjoy some of them. That's one secret I wanted to just get out of the way. Sound, not sound, quad. Not sound quad, but yeah, where was my head when I was typing that? I don't really want to bother painting it. By the way, can talk about King Crimson ability, just skips like an ad. Yeah, I think the best way to understand King Crimson's ability is to actually just think about it like a video editing program. It's like just cutting things, like they still exist, but you just don't use them. No, I can just teleport back up. I mean, hey, look, okay? This actually looks good. This looks like a skull. And this, I don't know what it looks like, but we still get the Among Us shading. Just look at it, that's like Among Us almost. So yeah, let's get back to the golfing course. So we begin here and we start shooting somewhere, and I guess we can start going down from over here. We gotta give it like 2 blocks wide. And I guess we can alternate between 2 paths. Depends on how lucky you get with your first hit. Maybe something like that, sure. I don't want to make it too cramped up. So that means that I actually can make the course end actually down there. So if there's like 2 ways to alternate, like you have 2 endings, so right, you have 2 endings on the golfing course, and it depends on how far you make it. Yeah, 2 blocks. Sure, okay, maybe 3. Let's be generous over here. I can't really tell apart any of my items. When they have so many stacks, I can barely see which one I'm picking up. It's more easy to explain with a ad, like you have 10 seconds to skip an ad and you can skip it like... You can already skip it, you press skip and it happens, but at the same time it's not... Well, it's more complicated than that, I guess. There's like 5,000 videos on that. There's way better explanations than our ones. Well, like, just go refer to the King Crimson University people, and they will write a thesis, a 50-page thesis on that. Okay, I guess from here it's going to be the second path, and the first one will go from up there. I don't wanna mine all this. I gotta disable the mod. Did my character for the second time it gets destroyed? See this? Unknown error. I think that's every time while I'm using the mount from the Calamity Vanities mod, the character gets glitched and I can't use it. I can probably use backups of it, but it's not that deep. So I'll just create a new one. Yarim Golf link. And let's go to the Golf Brainrot course. Ziva's King Crimson is staying in the corner, yeah. He stays there because I have him on my overlay, on my OBS. I can even move him around, see? I'm doing this right now, it's my mouse. He can just stay in the center if you guys want to. Or we can just get him over here. So now I have to get all the items all over again. And I guess I'm not gonna use any of the mounts because that's the second time they destroyed my computer. My character file, I mean. I think he's a bit mad. Yeah, you think so? I think he's getting madder. What item do I need? Actuator. And a Road of Discord. And 5 million painting things. Damn, why is there so many tools? Solar Flare Pickaxe. Solar Flare Pickaxe. Get a Solar Hammer, Hamax. They actually have it as two separate things here. Zivas, I think he's a bit too big. I don't think so. I think that's better. Yeah, I think this is way better, right? Now let me fix that. Just a second. Yeah, I think that's way better. Maybe like this. Okay, sure. Oh shit, I need my potions. Shine potion. And the other was the gravity one. Ziva's this stream is so peak. Remember another thing, speaking of peak. Remember that we still have the Foxy jump scare mode on. We got jump scared twice, and usually you get one jump scare approximately at every 3 hours, but we already got like 2, so the chance of it happening again on this stream is actually pretty low. So unfortunately, most likely we won't get a third Foxy jump scare. Yeah, I know it's sad. I actually wanna get jump scared by him while I am meticulously planning and calculating every single proportion and pixel and tile. But maybe we won't get 2 jump scares in like 2 minutes. Yeah, that was some god tier work there. Zivas maybe make this a crimson wand. Yeah, I think that's a good aesthetic to aim for, because I actually want to make a corruption golfing course, and we don't have a crimson in this world, and this is the only crimson that we have. So we can make more things related to that. I just wanna finish the tunnels first, so we actually have an idea how the golfing course is gonna look like. Like, make a small brain. Yeah, I guess a brain of Cthulhu. Could be a good idea, right? How does the brain of Cthulhu look like again? I wanna be sure. The problem is, I don't know how to convey the parts of the brain. Maybe this texture is gonna actually do the trick with the bricks. It's actually looking too much like a heart. Yeah, I feel like I need to paint over here, maybe. Maybe remove that part. I didn't know that I can actually stack up the painting, damn. I can actually make them glow and make them have a different color at the same time. That's actually pretty nice. Maybe I will just paint all of it in red. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Let's do that and then use something else to separate the eyes and whatnot. Maybe deep red. Sure. Not that big of a fan of it, but I guess it's gonna get the job done. It doesn't make any sense. Why can't I just pick it up? Not pick it up, just place something over there. Wait, what? Why did it paint it black? What? Oh, it was just... Oh... It wasn't like this, alright. I get it now. Sure, I guess that looks like something, it's weird as hell, but... Yeah, I'll just continue with the golfing part. We gotta add some obstacles. Like this. And here. Welcome back. Divas, what is the plan for now? I wanna finish up this part of the course, and I don't know, maybe I'll just stick with 2 golf courses for today. I think that's going to be the plan. Because again, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well, but I'm gonna continue on with the max zoom in Calamity challenge. Maybe when I get bored from it as well, I might continue on with this as well. Yeah, let's try out the golf course. Zivas, when you are done making golfs, you could save the world. Okay, okay, just in case. Alright. Okay, what? Why is my character broken again? Do you see that? My character gets broken all the time. Like, is it while I'm during a golf match? That doesn't make any sense, alright? Make a new one, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, that's what I've been doing, but it just doesn't make any sense getting all the tools all the time and then having to start all over again. Damn, this shit is so ass, dude. I guess I can try opening nope. Sure, let's use this guy. Our gridlock challenge character. And I don't want to break it. I don't want to break this character as well. So I guess that's gonna be it for today, honestly. Because the character breaking was the last straw, so that's gonna be it. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and that's about it. Bye.